Hello folks, I'm OdinSpack. Welcome back to Let's Play Super Smash Bros. Brawl, the Subspace Emissary Part 2. Last time we did the Arena Coliseum. It's a black hole, you can't tell, and did Sky World. So you'll notice it has a little crown on it. That means we got everything. If we go back into it, you can change the difficulty, and you can also choose which team you want to use too. So that's fun. You can do that if you want to revisit stages. Also, I don't think I really showed this. We did go into sticker mode, but I think I realized the issue why all the stickers weren't showing is because some of these are exclusive to certain like characters and whatnot. Like for instance, this Lakitu leg attack plus 13 from Super Circuit specifically can only be used by certain Mario characters here. So that's why some of those stickers weren't showing up. So I think next time I'll just have these stickers done, and then I'll just kind of show you everything. But we're not going to worry about it today. We're getting right back into it with the Sea of Clouds, which I'm assuming is... Oh, it's not... We're still in the sky, but this is a different sky. We got Kirby and Zelda. This would be a different cutscene right now if we had Peach unlocked, but we used Zelda instead. So we're going to use her. Because why not, I guess. Mostly so that I can switch her into Sheik. Actually, when Smash 4 came out, I tried learning Sheik a bit. I had never really played as Sheik. And so I was like, alright, I'll give Sheik a shot. And, you know, I think Sheik's actually not that great in Smash 4. But I just wanted to try. I just wanted to give it a go. Alright, you know, I want to give Sheik a good try. That was the whole level right there. Sea of Clouds. As the Halberd shirts also shoots at this miscellaneous vehicle that we don't know what it is, and down it goes. What a cool thing. That crane arm from Superstar. I mentioned how much I love Kirby Superstar. Attacking that. Alright, well, Zelda again. We're going to Sheik mode. Are we going to have more Kid Icarus music? No. Instead, we're gonna have, Oh, no, this is Kid Icarus music. We're still in the sky, alright? Look, this game's just Kid Icarus, alright? It's just Kid Icarus. I don't think I've really mentioned, the stickers are those, like, little, like, white, little thin, well, stickers. Those are what we're picking up. There's all kinds of random miscellaneous pickups of this game. I also want to bring up something as far as the graphics of this game goes, because show some Madame Wario, who was saying that she wasn't a big fan of how the graphics looked to this. She didn't really like the realism look. And I think it is actually kind of funny that they went for a realistic look to Brawl, considering it's like on the Wii. This is Extra Life, by the way. But it is funny that it is on the Wii, and this still isn't an HD console, and they're like, whatever, we're making the graphics realistic. Why not, I guess. It is a little funny. Now we got Fish here. And we got Toto. Oh, we can probably... Well, if I can not mess this up, we can probably get a... No? Maybe? There we go. Trophy. There we go. We got the screw attack. Was a throwable item in Melee, and they made equip items in this game. There's a couple. This is one of them I can think of. It's also breaking these blocks, so I gotta be really careful here, because this looks to be a little secret here. I imagine it's a secret. If this is the way to go, that would be... I'd honestly very surprised. Also, it took about 8 years to load. So yeah, those are stickers there. And some health. Those probably always health. You notice we have a player 2 entry. Again, more Kirby Superstar, but second player can join in at any time, and they essentially become a helper. Again, more Kirby Superstar. If they die, nothing happens, but if you run out of lives as the first player, then you game over. Which is really lame, because you both share the same life pool, too. So I gotta be honest, it sucks. Playing this 2-player is just, I think, more difficult, probably. There's a lot of games that are just more difficult if you play it with a friend. This is one of them. Why? I don't know. Here we go. We got a beam sword here. Sheik's got this really cool double slice smash with the beam sword. Let's not fall into this pit here. Let's fight Pant. I don't know half the names of these enemies. We're learning. Honestly we're learning them together right now. It's been, like I said, long enough. I mentioned I played this with Slim last time. That's probably a few years ago now. It feels like forever ago. It's probably been about, I mean, at least over 3 years now that I think about it. It was last time we would have streamed this was at my old place, and that's over 3 years ago now. Long enough, all right? It wasn't yesterday. It certainly wasn't yesterday. I was like, what the heck's going on here? I'm just not fighting these enemies. I'm choosing not to. We got these mites here. They got a little spawner. This is Gauntlet Legends. Actually, I think there's a little box here. There's a little box here. It's got a trophy in it, but not an orange box. No orange box. These guys are funny. They kind of remind me of like just like generic enemies from the other Smash games, like the Polygon team, and what's the one from Melee? Wireframe. They kind of have that energy to them. There is an equivalent of those characters in this game too. Can I not get one of these guys? I guess they're like really tough to get, right? There we go. Kind of have that energy to them, just being little generic guys, but they're just little tiny mites. That's what they're called, are mites. I'm doing so good at not dying. I'm just setting myself up for failure by saying that, right? Oh, there we go. I got a Glunder. Is he still on screen? Nope. I just don't get that trophy, huh? Off screen. Very, very, very unfortunate. I know. This is how it goes. I'm also, like I mentioned last time, we're keeping this one super chill as far as just like how this goes. I don't know if it's gonna be one stage, a video, two. Just gonna be how I'm feeling, honestly. You know, if I'm like, all right, well, we should probably call it quits. That's what we're gonna do. I didn't really plan this project out, honestly. I will mention this really quick because I think it'd be pretty funny. So I mentioned doing this because it's 18 years old, right? And I was talking about Rad Gravity being 18 years old when I started doing YouTube. Oh, that was almost a death for me right there, almost. And so, another game I had thought about doing instead, which also came out in 2008, was Mega Man 9. And I was gonna make a big joke about how far game graphics have come in 18 years. It's just funny to think that they did release an NES like styled Mega Man game in 2008. It would have been a funny bit, but I didn't do this, so it doesn't matter. All right, we're gonna use Sheik's famous chain whip. As you know, Sheik is very famous for using a chain whip, I guess. I don't know. She's Simon Belmont? I don't know. That's the whole level. It was a very lame level. But we got Andy from Advance Wars. I'm gonna try to at least point out like one of these things per level. That was the whole stage. That's so boring. Like there was nothing to it. There was the beginning, what happened, and then that was it. All right. Well, let's go to the jungle. Yeah, there wasn't even orange boxes there. That was just it. That was just the level. Anyway, the jungle. Oh, look at that. We got some Bowser minions stealing some bananas. We got DK being all DK. I'm a big fan of DK. Donkey Kong. Yeah, new character. Imagine, I just love like the idea of like this story mode of just all the different franchises kind of like going to war at each other. And Diddy Kong, I was so excited when Diddy Kong got added in this. This is what, definitely, I think I mentioned this last time, but if I haven't, Brawl added like the most Nintendo first party reps that like I've wanted to see. It like out of all the games, like this one added like all the good ones. We'll use Diddy. Why not? DK's cool too. We'll use Diddy. But yeah, this game just added all the reps I wanted to see. And Diddy is definitely one of them. Look, he even does he even jumps like he does in Donkey Kong Country. I know. And even got some jungle hijinks. Of course we do. But yeah, we just got some regular Mario enemies. I mean, if you want to be real technical in Melee, there was an adventure mode where you did fight Goombas and Koopas, I guess. That was the, I don't know. That was the shareware version of, what this adventure mode would become. Whenever I think of Melee's adventure mode, I think of, like, what it could have been. Because really, there's really only, like, 2 stages. Like, most of it is just fighting stuff. It's mostly just classic mode, really. There's really only, like, 2 stages. It's the Mario stage and, like, the Zelda stage. There's a couple of instances where you, like, run on a thing. Like, there's an F-Zero one and Metroid, but it's really nothing. Like, I don't know. You tell me if I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. I think I'm right. I think I'm pretty correct in saying this. Alright, this is looking like a secret down here. Let's grab this sticker. Diddy with this lightsaber. It's gotta be a secret, right? Yeah. Almost missed out on this, Is that Psylux? I only know of his existence because of Metroid Prime 4. I think that's who that was. Hey, look at that. I actually know some characters. I told you it was gonna happen. I'm like, let's see how more familiar I am with some of these Nintendo characters now that I've played a few more games since 2008. Surely I'm slightly more familiar now, right? I gotta be at least a little bit. Alright, we got these weird things here, which you can defeat enemies with. You hit into them. I don't really know what these are supposed to be. There's really no way to really describe what it is. What did that do? Oh, stickers. I'm like, it's like there's nothing here. We also need to hit these things in order to break these little blocks here. Little puzzle for us. Not much of a puzzle, but a puzzle nevertheless. Diddy's expert with guns. He's very DK64 coded here. He's got the peanut pop guns. He's got the jetpack. But you know, he's got some Donkey Kong Country stuff in here too. He's got a good mix up, good bit of everything in this game. All right, we gotta get, like I said, we gotta get all the boxes. We gotta get all the boxes. Only 2 boxes in here. Some stickers, some Goombas, got some health in here. I like that you can just jump on, like, Goombas. I mean, like, obviously, right, it's Mario enemy, but it is nice that you can just jump on them. But you can also throw hands, too. That also works. They're not really that tough still. They are still just Goombas. Oh, yeah. Not to be confused with the Pyramids. Did you think the Pyramids were going to be the only enemy in this game? Probably not, because you probably played Brawl before if you're watching this. Maybe. I don't know. Sound off if you've never played Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I'd love to hear it. I want to hear from the fans of me and not Brawl. Seems like a weird intersection that doesn't exist, but it could. And then we're gonna attempt to throw this trophy stand, and we're gonna miss several times. I've noticed throwing the trophy stands up is usually better than straight ahead. So Hammer Bros are just as annoying as they are in any Mario game. Okay, maybe not like the most annoying, but like, you know, they're a little tough. I haven't really been using my special moves too much. Diddy does have his peanut pop gun, which randomly will spawn peanuts that heal you when they break. Not always, but sometimes. I think that's a bit, right? Yeah. I think that's a pit. What am I doing? I'm dumb. I'm like, I'll just hop into this pit. Alright, well, we got an elevator section. This is like straight up a fighting game right here. The classic ride the elevator to the top. You played a fighting game before, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, there we go. Oh, we got a Franklin badge. It's out of the Mother series, or Earthbound. Deflects projectiles. I guess bullet bills just count as a thing you could... They're just an enemy. You could just reflect an enemy. It's actually really, really funny to know that. Ting! And I'm pretty sure that sound effect is out of Mother 3, actually, when you, when the Franklin badge deflects stuff. A game that notoriously has never released in North America officially. But you've played it, right? Actually, the fan translation of Mother 3... Oh, hopefully I didn't miss anything on that screen. The fan translation of Mother 3 actually did come out in 2008 as well. I guess a contender... Oh, no! Oh, come on. Well, there's definitely an item in there, so we're not getting a perfect. We're gonna have to come back. Maybe we'll do a Kirby 64 New Super Mario Bros. Wii cutaway to me going back and getting that. Maybe. That could be neat. But yeah, the fan translation could have been a project I did for this instead. A tad more commitment than Subspace Emissary. But yeah, there's Bowser. As you can imagine, bad guy. Yeah, Wario's got one of those arrow guns. Bowser's got one of these arrow guns. And DK's gonna save his pal, Diddy, by hitting him with that old primate punch. I guess we don't get to even play as DK. Maybe I should have used him for that stage. Well, that's a shame. Was that Silex? That was Trace. See, I don't know anything. I'm wrong. We got the Ocarina of Time though. All right, Diddy Kong's on his own team. All right, let's do a cutaway to me going in that door, and we'll go as the I don't know. We'll go as the Mario team. I'll see you in there. All right, we're probably back here. Probably back in commentary. We got Mario and Pit. We're at the end of the level. Like we came all this way back for Charmander, which you know what, fair. All right, I would come back for Charmander. Although, a heart? Isn't this the end of the level? Right? There's no more enemies, right? Oh, okay. We got the heart for the giant Goomba. Okay. Alright, that's fair. I guess there was a battle left still. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave this in, just because we're at the end anyway. That way you can see the fun trophies and stickers I picked up in this level. I don't know if we even got any trophies. Definitely messed up. Oh, we got Charmander, obviously. And look, Diddy Kong! Like we just used him. And we got Musketeer Daltania again. Yes! Alright, that's gonna do it for me, everybody. Thank you so much for watching today's Super Smash Bros. Brawl Subspace Emissary. I've been OdinSpack, and I'll catch you next time for the plane. Till then, take care, and goodbye.